Hello students, how are you? Welcome to Mehdi English School. Myself Nilofer Miss and my subject is mathematics, and here this video is for the class 2. So before we start our lecture, let's read the today's quote. And here it is, our today's quote. And what is this? Nobody is perfect, that's why pencil have eraser. So we all done mistakes in our life. So don't be scared of this that I have done mistakes. So don't worry, pencil also done mistake and it have eraser to correct it. So we also correct our mistake which we had done. So don't worry if you made mistakes, okay? Just correct it and don't repeat your mistake again. Now here we complete chapter number 2 in the previous lecture, right students? So let's revise the previous lecture's topic, which is story sum. So you can revise it. Let's see the short recap of it. See students, here is one story sum. So let's read it, let's solve it so you can revise it. What we had learned yesterday in the previous lecture. Let's see it. Let's read this question. What is the question? On Monday, Preeti, you can see she is Preeti. On Monday, Preeti read 23 pages. Okay, let's collect some information from it. See, here is 23 pages. So this is the information we can solve. Okay, let's move. On Tuesday, she read 30 more pages than she had read on Monday. So here some another information we have to collect it. Here is 23 pages. Preeti read 23 pages on Monday and 30 more pages on Tuesday. So here we have this 2 digits. So we can solve it. Now let's see what is the question for us. How many pages did Preeti read on Tuesday? Okay, we have to find that how many total pages Preeti read on Tuesday. So here we get this digits 23 and 30. Okay, so write down students into your book, that is 23 pages on Monday and here 30 pages on Tuesday. So here we have this 2 information. So you can see here I write here 23. Okay, this pages read Preeti on Monday and here is the 30 pages which read Preeti on Tuesday. So we add this, you can see this plus sign here. So we add these sums. So we get the right answer that how many pages Preeti read. So here is our answer. So let's write the answer. First take the ones column, which is 3 and 0 in the ones column. So 3 plus 0 is equal to 3. Any digit you can add in 0, it will be as it is. So here I write a 3. You can see this. Here is the answer 3. Now let's move to the tens column, which is 2 and 3. So here we add 2 and 3 together. 2 and 3, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So how many pages Preeti read? Here is the answer. 53 pages Preeti read on Tuesday. Both the days pages. 23 pages of Monday and 30 pages of Tuesday. So total pages she had read is equal to 53. So she read 53 pages. So students, here is the answer. Preeti read 53 pages on Tuesday. This way you have to write down the answer into your book. This way you have to write down the answer, and here is the thing, both the things together, so you can easily understood how you should write. 23 plus, this is the plus sign which indicates it is a addition, you have to add the numbers, and here is 3030 is equal to 53 pages. Now here is the answer. Preeti read 53 pages on Tuesday. This answer is together pages shows of Monday and Tuesday. Hope you understood this sum. So students, here is the second example. Let's read it. Here you can read it Arjun. So you can see this, he is the Arjun. Now Arjun borrowed some books from library. It means he takes some books from the library. You can see here is the book. Here is the 2 books and 1 book he is reading. He had read the first book in 11 days. First book he read on in 11 days. So here is the first digit 11. Now second book in 13 days. Now the second book he read in 13 days and the third book in 15 days. You can see here in the 15 days. So here we have 3 digits, you can see. First one is 11, then 13 and then 15. We have 3 digits to add. Now let's see how many days did it take him to read all the books. Now in this question we have to count that how many days he take to read all the 3 books together. Okay, let's start solving it. So here is the question: 11 first day, 13 second book and 15 third book. Okay, so here in the ones column let's take 1 first, then 3 and then 5. So 1 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 9. So here is our answer 9. So let's see in the tens place: 1 plus 1 plus 1. So we get this answer which is 3. So our final answer is, which is our final answer? You can see this. Here is our final answer which is 39. So how should we write this in the sentence form? So here is the answer. He take 39 days to read all the books. Okay, all the books, it means 3 books. He take 39 days to read all the books. So this way we have to solve the sums, and hope you easily solve this sum by yourself, and there is nothing hard in this topic, students. Here we take one more example which is your textbook exercise. So let's solve it first and then we move to our today's new chapter and today's new topic. So let's read this. Apurva. He is Apurva. Apurva found some information on page 75 of an encyclopedia. So this is some information. This is one topic, encyclopedia. Okay. Here we get this number 75. There were 8 more pages of information. This is the information encyclopedia. So the information start with the page number 75 and there are 8 more pages of this topic. So up to what page number did Apurva need to read? So our question is, on which page number this topic is completed. So what should we do? So here is the page number 75 and let's add 8 number into this 75. So which number we get as an answer? So here number 5 which is at the ones place. So let's add it 5 and 8. So 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. So in the 13, 3 is at the ones place and this one in the 13 as a tens place. So we write this one as the carry forwarded number. Now let's move to the tens column. So here is the tens column, 7 plus 0. So 7 plus 0 is equal to 7 and let's add this one number into this 7. So 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. So on which page number Apurva need to read? Till the page number 83. So how we write this answer? He need to read up to page number 83. So here is the answer you have to write, and together you have to like this way: 75 plus 8 is equal to 83, and here is the answer. He need to read up to page number 87. So this way you have to write down this story sums or word problems. Hope you understood this topic very well and solve the sums by yourself. So students, let's move to the today's topic. So students, let's start our today's topic, which is, not today's topic. Yes, the topic of chapter 2 is completed. All the topics of chapter 2 we completed. So students, let's start new chapter, right? You all are waiting for new chapter now. So let's start today's new chapter, which is subtraction. So what is subtraction? Anybody's know? Okay, I know you had learned something subtraction in the first standard. So let's start. What is subtraction? This chapter, let's start to learn this. So here our today's topic is first looking back to the first standard. First we'll look in the first standard what we had learned, what you had, sorry not we had, you had learned. You had learned in the first standard. Then our topic is understanding subtraction. What is subtraction? We understand this. Then the worksheet as we solve, and then the exercise. So let's start with the looking back of the first standard. So here this is the sign of the subtraction. See this sign, you can see. Okay, here is the sign. This sign indicates that you have to do subtraction with the digits. Now what is subtraction means? Subtraction, it means you have to take something from the number. You have to take back something from this number. So how it is take away? How we can take back from this number? Let's see through the example so you can understood very well. Now here is the number line. You learn this number line in the first standard, students. So let's see how to use this number line. Here you can see there are numbers on the number line, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Here is the some numbers on the number line. So how we use this number line to subtract the numbers? Let's see how we use this number line. So I write some number here. See this, I write the number 5 minus 2. So how we subtract this number using this number line? So let's start how to use this. So you can see here is the number 5, you can see this. So we start subtracting number on this number line. So just remember students, we have to go this way, this left side, okay, not to right side. Whenever we cut the numbers, we have to go left side, not to right side. Now here is number 5. We have to cut two numbers from it. So let's start first. This is the first step. So first step and then the second step. So after 5 we move 2 steps to the left side. So we get this number as an answer. You can see here we get this number as an answer. So our answer is 3. So this way we have to use number line to solve the sums. Hope you understood this. So let's see one more example so you can easily understood. Now here is one sum. See this. Here is the question 4 and minus. You can call this sign as a minus. 4 minus 2. So how we solve this? So let's solve this. Here is number 4. You can see this. And let's move to the left side as I told you. So let's move 2 steps to the left side from 4. Start with the 4 number. So here is the first step and here is the second step. So here is our answer, which is 2. So here I write 2 number, which is our answer. So hope you can understood well how to use this number line to subtract the numbers, and it is very easy students to subtract the numbers using this number line. It will help to you, very useful to you. So let's see one more example of it. And here is number 8. You can see here is number 8. This is the minus sign and here is the number 5. So let's start. Solve the sum first. Here is the number 8. You can see I circle the 8 number. And let's move this way 5 steps. Okay. So let's start the counting. 5 step. 1. This is 2, 3, 4 and here is the 5 step. So our answer is 3. 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. So here is our answer 3. So this way we are using number line, and hope you understood this number line, and this is just looking back. You are already using this number line in the first standard. I just revise it so you remember it. what you had done in the subtraction with the number line. How you use subtraction using number line. So this is the short recap of first standard. Hope you remember all the things of first standard of subtractions and also a number line. Right, students? So students, let's start solving the sums. So you can see here is the 8 number you can see, and here is the 4 number. So, and this sign indicates you have to cut the numbers. How you cut? Here is the 8 number and here is the 4 number. So you have to cut 4 numbers from this 8. Just I repeat this, you have to cut 4 numbers from this 8 number. So you will get the answer. So how it is done? Let's see. Here I will draw 8 circles so you can understood what I explained to you. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and here is 8. So here is the 8 circle which is you can see which is the first digit over, and after 8 here is the 4 number. We have to cut 4 numbers from the 8. So how we cut 4 numbers from it? So I cut 4 numbers. Let's see how to cut. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So students, I cut 4 numbers from the 8 circles. So how now? So how much circles we have now? Let's count 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have 8 circles and I cut these 4 circles from it. So how many circles are left? These circles we have now 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here our answer is 4. So this is our answer 4. So this way we have to cut the numbers from the digit that have given. Now this way we are going to learn this digits and solution. We cut the numbers this way. So this is just a example for you. You have to learn this way. Some students can't understood how to cut the numbers. So for that students, this is the easy way to subtract the numbers. So let's see the another example which is 9 minus 5. You can see on the screen. So students, you can also subtract the numbers through your fingers. So first of all, take 9 fingers of your both the hands. First 5 fingers from the right hand and 4 finger of the left hand. So students, you can see the 9 fingers and just 5 fingers. Just cut the 5 fingers. Don't cut, just remove your 5 fingers. Just hide the 5 fingers. Now how many fingers you left? Okay, I know your answer, but let's see through this example. Let's see students. Here I make 9 circles. Just see students. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. So here is the 9 circle. You can see as here is the number 9. So here is the 9 circle. So how many circles we have to cut from the 9 number? So here we have to cut 5 circles from it. So we get the number. So let's cut the 5 circles first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we cut the 5 circles. So how much circle we have now? Here is the circle 1, 2, 3 and 4. You also have 4 fingers now. So now here our answer is 4. So I write 4 here because this is our answer. So this way you have to subtract the sum. You have to solve the sum. This is very easy concept. You have to just cut down the numbers, students. Let's take 2-digit sum to subtract the numbers. This is also very easy. So here we take, as we in the addition we take for ones column. So in this we also take ones column first to subtract the numbers. So here first is a 5 number. You can see here. You have to subtract 4 number from it. Take 5 fingers and 4 finger hide. Now how much finger you have left? So you have now just 1 finger. So here is the answer. 1. 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. Now let's move to the tens column, which is 4. You can see here, which is 4 and 2. So after you have to count 4 fingers and just hide 2 fingers from it. So how much finger you have left? Yes, I know your answer. You have left just 2 fingers. So here is our answer, 21. So this way we have to solve the sums. So I hope you can understood this concept, how to subtract the numbers from the numbers. So let's see one more sum. So here is the 0. So here is the concept change with the 0. So we discussed this concept in the next lecture. So here is the 6. You can see here is the 6. You have to cut 0 number from it. So 0 it means nothing. So you have to nothing to cut from the 6. So you can write 6 number as it is here, because 6 is a small number, 0 is the small number here. So 6 minus 0 is equal to 6. You have to write down 6 as it is, because 0 is a small number and 0 is the downside. Just keep this in your mind, 0 is downside. That's why I write 6 number here. Now let's move to the tens column here. See, here is the 5 number and 2 number. So we have to cut 2 numbers from the 5. So how much we have left? So 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So here is our answer, 36. So this way we have to solve the sums. Students, hope you understood this concept, how to subtract the numbers. Students, here we have 2 digits, which is 34, you can see here, and 45. We have these 2 digits and we have to subtract it. So which digit I have to take first? Here is 34 and here is 45. So which digit I write first here? So always just keep this in your mind, that the big digit, larger digit, greater digit you have to take first to subtract the numbers. When you subtracting the numbers, you have to choose the big number first. Understood this? So here in the 34 and 45, here 45 number is the bigger number. So let's take 45 number first. So I write 45 here, you can see this. And don't forget to put this sign. This sign indicates we are cutting the numbers. So another number is 34. So I write 34 here. Now we are going to cut this number. So let's choose ones column first, which is 5 and 4. So 5 minus 4 is equal to how much? So 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. And in the tens column, 4 minus 3 is equal to 1 again. So here is our answer, 11. So this way we have to solve the sums, and hope you understood this, that you have to choose large number, big number first to subtract the numbers. Students, here is your worksheet which you are waiting for. So let's start solving this worksheet. Hope you easily solve this worksheet by yourself. So here the first sum is 87 and 45. So look for the ones column, which is 7 and 5. So 7 plus 7 minus 5. So 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. And in the tens column, 8 minus 4, which is at the tens place, 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. So here our answer is 42. So this way we have to write down the answers. Now let's move to the sum number 2, and it is 93 and 62. Just you can notice this, all the first digits are bigger and the second digits are smaller. So here 93 is big number and 62 is a small number. Now see the ones column, which is 3 and 2. So 3 minus 2 is equal to 1, and 9 minus 6, which is at the tens place. So 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. So here is the answer, 31. So this way we have to solve the other sums. See, let's number 3. Here is 8 and 3 at the ones place. So 8 minus 3 is equal to 5, and in the tens place 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. You can see this. So here is our answer 25. Let's see the last sum, which is 66 and 33. So in the ones column, let's cut the numbers 6 and 3. 3 number from the 6. So 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. I write this 3 number here, and 6 minus 3, which is at the tens place. So we get the same number because the sums are same, digits are same. So here we get the number 33. Hope you understood this concept, how to subtract the numbers. So you can easily subtract the numbers by yourself, students. Students, there are one problem sum. You can read here. Here 5 students, you can see this is the 5 students were playing in the playground. These 5 students were playing in the playground. These 2 of them, here it is, them go back to the classroom. They leave the ground and go to the classroom. How many students are there in the playground now? So you can see here is the 5 students, and these 2 students leave the ground and go to the classroom. So here is our answer 3. So let's see this. Here is the 5 students, as you see, minus these 2 students. And how many students left? You can see here 3 students you left. So this way you have to solve the sums. Here is the 5 students. So I write 5 here, minus, because these 2 students left the ground. So here I write 2. So 5 minus 2. So how many students are there in the ground? Here is 3. You can count 1, 2 and 3 students here. So this way we have to solve the sums. Students, here one more examples are there. So let's read it. There are 65 guavas in a shop. There are 65. So just keep this in your mind. This is the digit 65 in a shop. 23 are eaten. From the 65, 23 guavas are eaten. So how many guavas are left? So let's write how many guavas are left. So first I write 65, which is the total, and 23 guavas are eaten. So how many guavas left to us? So let's see the ones column, which is 5 and 3. So 5 plus 3 is equal to, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2, and in the tens column 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. So here 42 guavas are left. So here I write the answer 42. So hope you understood this. Here are 65 guavas are there. So I write 65 here in the shop, and 23 are eaten. So I write 25 here. So you have to put this sign which indicates you have to cut the numbers. You have to cut 23 from it. So we have left 42 guavas now. So I write here 42. So this way we have to solve the sums, and hope you understood this concept. Let's see one more example of it. Let's read it. Maria has how many pencils? Maria has 47 pencils. So in this 47 pencils, 23 are the long and the rest are short. So from the 47 pencils, 23 pencils are long and other pencils are short. So we have to count that how many pencils are short. So let's write. So first tell me, students, here 47 and 23, which is the big number? So here 47 is the big number. So I write 47 first here, which is the total pencil, and here is the 23 pencil, which is the longest. So we find how many pencils are short. So let's see ones column first. So in the ones column, here is 7 and 3. So 7 minus 3 is equal to 4, and in the tens column, 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So here we get the answer 24. So how many pencils are short? So 24 pencils are short. So this way you have to write down the answer. 24 pencils are short. So here is the sum and hope you understood this. So how to you have to subtract the numbers. This way you have to solve the numbers. First you have to read the information, collect the information, which is 47 and 23. So you can easily solve the sum and write down the answers by yourself, students. Hope you understood this topic here. So let's meet in the next lecture. Bye bye, students.